Greetings, hi, hello, welcome. Dag sir. Yeah, great fun out here. I haven't been detecting here for a long time. I'll try and put a date in here. The last time I was here at the Strand, as it's called commonly by the local population. The school holidays have come to an end, so the trains were much better, as in not crowded and noisy, and also the beaches are much better, also not crowded and noisy. Anyway, I'm going to be setting off shortly. I'm still dressed for the transit, not for the detecting. So let me get done with it and on with it and start detecting. Bit of a cut here. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. But as I say, I haven't been here for ages, so I see somebody way in the distance. It makes me wonder, why would he be walking there? I don't see a detector, but why would he be walking there on that beach? Anyway, I'm going to pipe up and get cracking now. Well, we put on our stuff over there and swung around. First target there, yeah, close to this little cutty bit, so it could be worth it. It's only a euro 10-cent piece, but it's our first target. Whoopee. That's where we first found the first target. The second target was a euro 20-cent piece. I decided I'll come and check in here, and just in that hole there's our first real spendable €2 coin. So we're on the board. 3 targets, 3 coins. Whoopee. I think we have our first pull tab or something similar. You want to take a side bet with me? What is it? No, it's a bit of brass. I've sort of lost it, but I saw the color. Good golly gosh, will you show yourself? There we go. A bit of brass. So we have to find scat and tat as well. We can't just find coin after coin, although that would be nice. My kitty is depleted. We need to upgrade the kitty's content. It's looking quite ominous, don't you think? It's actually warmish with the current. The breeze has just picked up, so maybe that's foreboding a little bit. But I have my wet gear here, and I've got slip-flops on because the summer is gone. It's now officially autumn. Anyway, I've worked this bay, this bank, from that pole to this pole, found quite a few coins, as you saw, some euro denomination stuff. But in the past, way back there by the wall, that's where the older stuff comes out. So I'm going to go there to the wall now, skip all of this, and then on the way back, if we don't have much reward there, we can come and work all of this, and even potentially we can go north of where I started and go and check those beaches out, because those are, the hotel is there in the distance, and that's, people always say to me, you'll find lots of stuff there, and I never really do. There was a turn that just plunged in. Okay, so I will get you in on our first decent find. Okay, I'm about 2 bays on to there, and I spotted these, the start of some lower bits and pieces. So I have a signal out here which rang as quite a promising 41, and you know what they are. But listen to this now. Whistle's different, so it could be one that's confusing the detector front and back. So do you want to join me? I'm quite close to the, there's a bit of a depression cut here, but I don't think it's going to be lasting long. I think the tide could be on its way back. So let's see there in that lot if there's anything. Then we'll know it was just the detector. There's a coin there. Can you see the coin there? There we come. Is that a 20 or a 50? I think it's a 20. Look at that. 20. Another 20. So we're getting them low too. Okay, let me get into this quickly before the tide beats me to it. I've come away from there over there where you can see my diggings, I found a sprinkler, a once defunct, well now defunct, once functional sprinkler. Yeah, sprinkler head. And then I came up here, there's our sprinkler head, all brass, whoopee. That's the second non-coin trash thing, or non-coin non-trash thing. The other one was a bullet casing, an interesting, quite a large one. Anyway, I've just found a €2 coin here. It's an EESTI. I think it's Estonia, and I think it's the year they joined the euro. I don't think I've ever had one of them before. Well, now I have had one of them before. Anyway, I was going, there's the what's names as I call it, used to be my honey hole. I'm gonna go up here quickly and just have a look see as far and take that and get there. I need to get there post haste, but I can't walk past targets, can I? Looks like that bank is busy coming down. Could be worthwhile getting on top of the rocks and gonna see what's there, but not for now. I don't really have time. In here is a very bright 45. Is that a lump of sinker? Is that a big bit of value maximum? Is it a lovely penny? Or what is it? Your guess is as good as mine, and I do see it is definitely a brass coin. That's our first pre-decimal, the very first coin that we've come here to look for it. Can I see what it is? Is it just a UK decimal penny? We'll try and see as much as what we can on that. Can you see anything? Rang so beautifully that maybe that looks like the bottom of a bust. Maybe we have something. Is that a ship half penny? I think it is. Can you see some of the design on there? I think it is. Yeah, okay. I think we have a something. You would agree with me that we have a something. I'll try and clean it a bit at home and get a photo or two in of the something. But that's good tidings. That's why I want to come here to this area, because I usually find interesting things when I do. Sometimes they're covered. We don't find anything. But I'm going to gallop. I've done sort of half of it there. I'm going to gallop a bit of this area here next to this wall, log wall, and then we go to the wall. Once again, I've fallen into my own trap. I come up to the catchment area, to the wall, to the block, to the whatever you want to call it. Look at the size of that hole yet. But I would just read the detector. I've been on my knees here, ferreting around with the pinpointer. Now listen to those mixed signals. I'll show you now what's going on there. I have dug out all these bits of iron, steel, boat scat, all of it. But I have found a pre-decimal, Irish pre-decimal, 6p, 6 pence. So now we definitely have a pre-decimal, 1968. Is that the last year of minting these? I think so. If that's a 68, this was the final year of minting. But I think they minted many. 6 pence, none the richer. Oh. Okay, I've worked my way over most of this ground. You can see the odd digging like there. Iron, big other maximum, that kind of thing. Nothing of interest. This place has been filled with sand, as you can see here behind the wall. Usually it's not that full. So I'm going to just trot along here quickly and see if there's anything the holiday makers have left for me in the line of boosting the beer fund. How does that sound? Maybe they've left a ring or two for me too. Okay, plan of action. I'm going to desert this area too. 110-cent piece. As you can see, all the sand full, so you can't get at anything. Look at the difference. Tentatively, that's a meter and a bit between that and this. So yeah, I'm going to work my way back to there where we started. Very hot start. We had 3 coins in a row. We got a few more on the way, but nothing really to write home about. Hard work there digging in the trash hole to find 1 sixpence. So yeah, we would have been 6pence none the richer. I do feel drops too, so maybe it's time for me to start heading that way, station way, in the not too distant future. I still have an hour and 3/4 detecting really, so I mustn't give up just yet. We must go and find the rings that people have dropped for us. So I'm going to go on the high side all the way in the sandy, dry sandy area. Well, second outing, second one of these, and this says Polaroid. There we go. The other one didn't say Polaroid. This one does, however. It's been in here for a bit, hasn't it? Anyway, so I know somebody who's going to try them because it says Polaroid. Now we've got a bit of sunshine. Lovely. As that goes outer, there goes the aeroplane. Anyway, just behind me here, there, can you see there? Took out a Queen Elizabeth trolley token, 2 pence. So I have a feeling that things are coming down, because I'm going to show you this one. I have it out already, and I think this is a full penny. Well, it is a full penny. Oh, and it's a George the 5th. That's for sure. You can see a bit of greening on it. That's definitely come down from the top. Let's see what year it is. 34. Can you see there? I think it's a 34. Whoopee. Yeah, that's a real pre-decimal. 1934. 90 years old. Yeah, I can count. Look at that. I can count. 1934. Britannia. George the 5th. Whoopee! So we'll pay attention now. That is a proper pre-decimal, as I said. Okay, the Irish 1968. That was also a proper pre-decimal, because just in there somewhere I got a Irish 20p 1986 in brilliant nick, very good condition. So there was the penny. So this tree has trapped this in that little spadeful, which I thought initially could have been a drank so strong. I thought, okay, this is a good chance of being a can, but it's not being a can. I saw something come out. There we go, another penny size, a bit cruddy this one. It's been in for a while. We'll give it a rub and see what it is. Rubby rub dub with a glove on. So yeah, I'm going to swing profusely here in this environment. If I don't get back to the other beach to look for other stuff, I'll be happy, because I like finding this stuff. This is worthwhile stuff to find. The pre-decimals. Okay, this is quite a, let's go see it. Far walk to the water. We're going. So you see all of this. There's a old machine workings over there, and there can be a lot more stuff along here because it's taken away. Okay, let's go and wash this one and rub it and see how that goes down. Maybe I rub the genie out of the coin, because I don't have genies in bottles. There's somebody swimming. Okay, there we go. This one's been in for, didn't come down from the bank, I don't think. I do think I see the, yes, that's definitely a Britannia. Let me see if I can rub it clean. Okay, we'll just carry on. That rang sharp. As I said, I was a bit wary. Can you see the bottom there? I was a bit wary that I may have had a can. That's how nicely it rang there. Looks like a George, one of the Georges, because it looks like it's looking to the left. So if it was, yeah, we'll see at home. Because, can you see the date there? 37? That will make it 27 or 37 will make it a George the 5th, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I'm going to swing around here because it's fun. I have found the honey hole. This time's honey hole. Strong 45s again in that hole. That's where the penny came out. That's where the other penny came out. That's where the Irish decimal 20p came out. So now I'm not filling my holes. I'm run out of time. I'm a bad man. There we go. Okay, this time it's a penny, and it's a Queen Elizabeth, and it's a portcullis. So there you go, new pence. So that was it. Where did I find the Elizabeth 2 pence? That's somewhere too. Alright, I'm going to have big fun. I'll only show you good stuff. How is that for a picture? The sun is shining over there, illuminating the beach against the backdrop of the blackness. How's that? That's that one that passed us by. There goes a turn. Is he going to do a dive for us here? Shallow. Let's see. Let's see. No. Okay, back to that picture. Look how the colors of the jumpers and the coats stand out. It's a beautiful picture. Really, really. Okay, so I'm here by the Lifesavers Hut. That road up there goes to the station. I shall be following it shortly. I believe I have completed another 2,4 successfully, but we will be heading shortly, as I say. I've still got about 15 or 20 minutes to swing here in this bay, where I hadn't got to because it was fully populated when I got here earlier on this afternoon, about 12:30. I just want to show you this again, especially with the sun coming out like that. Look at that. Seriously pretty. Yes, if you're wondering, that's me. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Stay free. And be happy. As happy as a detectorist on the beach. That's for sure. You got it. Pretty. I'm going to sneak out here. Can you hear that? Pitter patter. I'm waiting. Get out here under the hut. And then I will change and get my shoes on and start heading for the coffee shop and then the station. But let's see if this passes, because this is the most severe flurry yet. Now I do recall finding shelter here a year or so ago, and I just made it because I was about there somewhere when the lightning bolts started popping out of the sky, and the thunder of rumble and rumble of thunder and all those nice things. This is a pretty picture nonetheless. So let me start my process of getting ready for departure. But for now, as I said earlier on, stay safe, free, and be happy. Remember, freedom counts, people. Freedom counts. I might leave a link for you down here. Ivor Cummins, giving us some insight into what is planned for us by the elites. Okay, I'll pipe up and I'll go along. Look downstairs for the link. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications.
Anyway, I'm going to scratch around here a bit more. I've got to get there. How many times haven't you heard me say that? So I think then I'll just wend my way through there when I know this hole is empty, because I can't leave something behind, because you know me, then I'll wonder, I'll lie awake at night and wonder what I left behind. So let me just finish that hole up, then I'm going to steer away from this wall, because if you find one spot, collection spot like this, you're bound to find more. But you heard those cross signals. If you don't want to dig them, you could potentially leave something good behind, like the sixpence. I class that as good.